The shutdowns that have been caused by the spread of the novel coronavirus or COVID-19 have been distressing for all sectors, to say the least. The entertainment industry has taken a massive hit, with concerts being cancelled, movie releases pushed, and talk show hosts forced to shoot from home without a studio audience and on limited setups. However, in an exclusive report from Variety published on April 16, 2020, the crew members on The Ellen DeGeneres Show or The Ellen Show are apparently furious at the lack of communication from the top producers of the show. On the condition of anonymity, two sources who have been a part of the show said that the core stage crew, which was made up of more than 30 employees, received no written communication about the status of their working hours, pay, or inquiries about their mental and physical health from producers for over a month. They added that higher-ups would take calls but would reveal little to no information about what was going on with the show. Moreover, the crew of Ellen's show is also riled up that a non-union tech company was hired in order to help Ellen film the show from her home in California. Only 4 of the original 30-odd member crew works on the current set at Ellen's home, where the show is being remotely filmed. The sources further said that when the top brass finally did speak to the Ellen crew, the crew was told to brace for a 60% pay cut even though the show is still on the air. A spokesperson for Warner Brothers Television, which distributes the show, told Variety, "Our executive producers and Telepictures are committed to taking care of our staff and crew and have made decisions first and foremost with them in mind." The spokesperson added that the staff was still being paid, but for a reduced number of hours. According to Variety's report, Ellen's show tapes for 4 days of the week and the crew is paid on a weekly basis. The last set of episodes in the studio was shot in the week of March 9, 2020, before the lockdowns began. Following that, the team was paid in full for the week of March 16th, and the week of March 23rd was anyway earmarked as spring break for the crew. However, the WB spokesperson said, when returning from break, the crew was paid for the week of March 30th despite having no firm plans for production to resume, with insiders from The Ellen Show adding that pay was reduced from 10 hours per workday to 8 hours. However, the sources from Ellen's show said that from late March to April 9, 2020, crew members had no idea if they were going to be paid and how much, with no information coming in from the production coordinator. Employees remained unaware whether they would need to seek unemployment benefits in case they were furloughed during this lockdown. However, the lack of transparency also extended to the crew not knowing that Ellen was now filming for 5 shows in a week shot over 2 days instead of the usual 4. In fact, crew members only learned about the fact that Ellen was taping the show again on April 2, 2020 through the social media posts of insiders and colleagues from other departments. According to Variety, a WB spokesperson acknowledged that communication could have been better but cited complications due to the chaos caused by COVID-19. To add insult to injury, sources told Variety that the crew was out of work and being paid less than usual, but that WB managed to hire Key Code Media, a Burbank-based audiovisual house, to help with the production, while Ellen's original crew remained idle. However, WB justified that hire by saying that it was in line with social distancing and public health protocol and that no one was losing their job because Key Code was hired. Turns out, the Ellen crew is more hurt by the fact that there's been little to no outreach from the show's leadership to simply check in on longtime employees, some of whom have been with Ellen since the pilot was taped 17 years ago. Comparing their condition to that of other talk show hosts, Ellen's crew told Variety that Jimmy Kimmel paid his stagehands from his own pocket at the beginning of the lockdown and that the network ABC is now paying them in full. John Oliver and Samantha Bee are also being transparent with their crew and they are being paid their full rates. However, spokespersons for those shows denied Variety a comment. On her April 7th return to the air, Ellen specifically said that the reason she wanted to resume filming as soon as possible was this: "My staff and crew, I love them, I miss them. The best thing I can do to support them is to keep the show on the air." But many crew members are having trouble believing in Ellen's own motto, "Be kind." Thank you for watching. If you like this video, be sure to check out all other content too and don't forget to subscribe.